Kristen and Margaret at Verdant EcoSpa, and we're just here to pop in and tell you a little bit about our monthly special, which is chemical peels, otherwise known as rainforest peels here at Verdant, because our chemical peels are not only good for your skin, but they're also great for the environment. All the ingredients are procured in socially responsible ways, and they're very, very healthy for your skin. As you know, we only use all natural and organic ingredients here, so our chemical peels all come from really good ingredients that you could find in a rainforest. So today, Margaret is going to demonstrate for us a little bit of how one of our chemical peels works here. The one I'm going to get today is the Radiance peel. It's really good if you have a little bit of hyperpigmentation. We have actually a range of different peels that are good for different things, but on the whole, chemical peels are good for hyperpigmentation, helping to improve cell turnover if you have any acne scarring that you want to diminish. And if you just want to come out looking a little bit more dewy and with your skin a little bit more polished, sort of diminish some of those fine lines, a chemical peel is great for that. But you have to remember this type of service only really works well if you get a series of these treatments, and also if used in conjunction with proper nutrition and a good at-home care regimen for your skin. If you're not doing those other things, it kind of makes it useless. The idea is we kind of induce a little inflammation, which helps to renew the skin, but we don't want to keep the skin in a prolonged state of inflammation, because that can actually cause more hyperpigmentation and more of the results that you don't want. So you want to use it as minimally as possible. So we're going to get started here, and Margaret's going to kind of narrate a little bit what she's doing as we go along. And if you have any questions, you can feel free to call the spa, and we'll be happy to go over the services in a little bit more depth with you and talk to you a little bit about what your particular needs are. So as Margaret goes through the service today, she's going to kind of look at my skin and give you her opinion about what she thinks it needs or doesn't need, and what we're going to go from there. Alrighty?
Okay, so we're doing the first cleanse right now. Cleansing is really, really good to help remove any outside dirt and debris that you might have carried from outside. It's really good for removing makeup, obviously. It's just a really good way for us to get a fresh look at your skin and get a good, real analysis of what that skin's like. Okay, so that looks good to me. So I am going to analyze Kristen's skin. We're going to see what's going on in there and see what we got to do to treat it. So Kristen, I'm going to get you to close your eyes for me. I'm going to put some cotton rounds over your eyes so you're not bothered by this bright light up here. Okay, so it looks like you've got just a little bit of hyperpigmentation around the eyes, just a little bit of broken capillaries and some fine lines, but other than that, your skin looks nice and healthy. The good news is that a really, really easy way to correct hyperpigmentation, as well as fine lines, is doing a series of peels. So the peel that we're starting out with today is a really good starter peel. It's a good way to kind of jump into this series that we're going to do. All right, Kristen, so I'm going to put some steam on you. Let me know if that's too hot for you, okay? So I'm going to start this enzymatic exfoliation. Enzymes eat protein, and all of our dead skin cells that are just sitting on our face waiting to get sloughed off, those are all protein. So enzymes are a really, really nice way to exfoliate the skin. It's really gentle, but it's really, really effective. Kristen, how does this feel?
Very soothing.
Good. We're using a papaya and mint infusion with this, so it should
Smells
really
awesome
nice.
too.
So sometimes with anything enzymatic, you may feel a little warmth or maybe a little tingle here and there, just kind of depending on how sensitive you are. Kristen, do you feel anything like that?
No.
That's awesome. These products are all really, really gentle.
But you know, just while we're on that subject matter, if your skin is not used to exfoliating, that doesn't mean that you're allergic to it or
Having any kind of reaction.
It just sometimes your skin sort of needs to kind of like muscle, toughen up a little bit to be able to get used to the like sort of healthy treatment of it. Like exercise for your skin.
Exactly.
Or even kind of like, I liken it to flossing your teeth. If you don't floss your teeth very much, your gums get very weak. And as the dentist says, if you do it more frequently, it makes them healthier and stronger.
Alrighty, so we're gonna let this sit on there for about 5 minutes underneath this steam. And so we will see you in 5 minutes. Alrighty, so it's been about 5 minutes. I'm gonna go ahead and remove this with these sponges. So after this, we're gonna get ready for our peel. So the enzymatic exfoliation is just a really nice way to kind of get the skin open and ready for this peel. It's gonna make it a little bit more effective because we're getting this extra exfoliation beforehand. Kristen, how's your skin feeling?
Feeling pretty clean and exfoliated.
Good. Anyone? Looks like you've got some nice blood flow to the skin as well.
Yeah, my skin gets really red very fast.
It's good to bring.
Well, some people have their blood vessels real close to the skin.
Yeah.
When I go to the gym, people always think I'm dying, which I am, but my face gets really red very fast.
Apply some barrier cream to the more sensitive areas of the face. This is just to make sure our peel doesn't go anywhere it's not supposed to. Like around the eyes and the corners of the nose where it gets a little bit more sensitive. Alrighty. So we're about to apply the peel now. These are gel-based peels, so they're nice and gentle. So I'm just gonna apply this quickly and as evenly as I can.
This one is 30% lactic acid, correct?
Yes. Kristen, so how's your skin feel? Will you describe the sensation for me?
It's just a little bit tingly, itchy. But they're like the longer it's staying on, it's like kind of calming down.
Okay, that's perfectly normal. That's kind of what we go for. So we're doing a 30% lactic acid peel today. Lactic acid is really, really great for a myriad of skin conditions, but the main one that it's so awesome for is hyperpigmentation. Lactic acid blocks tyrosinase production, which is the chemical in our body that actually causes hyperpigmentation. So it's really, really good to prevent that from happening any further and also for helping to reduce the production of tyrosinase and hyperpigmentation in the future. So I've just removed the massage oil. And so now I'm about to do the mask. Before we do the mask, we're gonna put some accelerators. It's really, really good to put these thin sort of ampules underneath your mask because your mask is gonna help to push everything down. So we're doing some vital lipid repair, some ultra soothing repair, and then some, let's see if I can get this one open, some rapid tissue repair. A little bit with Kristen's peel, so this is going to make sure her skin stays nice and protected out there in the elements. So it's nighttime where we are, so I'm not going to put any sunscreen on Kristen. Typically I would always put sunscreen on even if there's a little bit of sun out. We don't offer peels here during the summertime because there's too much sun. During the winter obviously there's a little bit less sun, so It's really, really super important that you protect yourself from the sun for after you get a peel, especially 72 hours after that first session. So stay out of the sun as much as you can, and always double up on your sun protection because it's really, really important to do so. If you are exposed to the sun too much, there's a really, really high chance that you can get some hyperpigmentation from the peel. So it's really super important, especially if you're getting a peel, to work on reducing hyperpigmentation, that you stay out of the sun as much as possible.
Ta-da! This is the finished product. Yes, my face looks a little bit red right now, but that's normal. One of the things we want to follow up with after a peel is a really good at-home care regimen. So we want to get some cleanser and moisturizer and toner to take home. I have all this stuff at home, so I'm not going to be doing that today, but also a really important thing to keep the hyperpigmentation at bay is to continue with a follow-up whitening serum. So this whitening serum is really great, and I'm going to be utilizing that and then follow up in the next few weeks. And when I come for my next peel appointment with Margaret, because actually for the best results you want to come on subsequent visits. So she and I are making an appointment to get together another time to do my follow-up peel and make sure that we stay on track with all the good progress we made today.
Typically, to get the best results, we like to see you about 6 times. So I usually say 4 to 6. 6 typically for me is the best. That's when I see the best results with some of my clients. So,
but we don't really know for sure till you come in, and we'll analyze your skin and figure out the best plan of treatment for you and the way forward on that. So if you're interested in sort of minimizing some of your fine lines and lightening some of your hyperpigmentation, your acne scars, if you want to do something with in terms of like reducing pore size and whatnot, and just stimulating the cell turnover, give us a call and we'll be happy to go over the potential for peels with you and get you in for a consultation. Maybe an initial facial. We don't do peels on people unless we have done a facial with them first, so we have a good feeling for their skin. So, but anyway, give us a call at 843-438-4221 or email us at verdantecoSpa@gmail.com, and we'll be glad to get in touch with you and talk to you about what your particular skin needs and see how we can help you most at Verdant. So anyway, thanks so much for watching and coming along with us on our peel journey today. I'm glad you got to witness my cell turnover, and hopefully by the next time you see me, I'm looking all nice and freshy, dewy, and awesome, and you'll see the end results of that. So thanks for joining us, and we'll see you next time.
thanks guys, come and see us.